Hi, welcome back today. JRF Mechanical with a V6 on a 2010 Toyota Renva, how you say it. Yeah, one of these with all-wheel drive. So I already popped the wheel off today, and today I'm going to show you how to do brakes. So if you have a vice grip, but you don't have rubber hose to fit over, like Eric the car guy had, which is great, you didn't do anything wrong, then double lap a rug and just clamp it enough to just clamp it. And then you can take it off really quick and check and see how it looks, and then just clamp it back again. So this is how one way of coming up with a solution is you clamp it on there, but you use the rag so you're not biting on the rubber hose. And then your bleeder hose, something to catch it, and it's already loose. Okay, so on this type of rear brakes, in this style, the emergency brakes is actually happening inside here. So we don't need that special tool that gets into the caliper. We basically just can press this caliper in, and then we can just push it in. That's okay. And you can check your pads, and if shops aren't really taking these off and taking a look, then they're not really doing a good enough job. So see, you can see, yeah, it's time. This is how you tell if your brake pads need to be replaced. Here we go. Yeah, it's time. You need to check the other side there and see how this feels. It's gonna feel a little bit rough. Let's see here. Yeah. Kind of scraped on that a little bit, but I don't see any deep cuts. Okay, let's take this one off. It just didn't really come out. There we go, nice and easy. Yeah. Okay. These are a 12 millimeter to take off right here. You can do it as a trick of the trade when you're breaking it loose. You can put a wrench on the other end like that and give yourself more leverage. Okay, so customer's not going to give me new rotors for these. So, and this, the way they're made, they don't have that vane cool type. This is just a solid metal disc. Let's see what we got in the package today. Ah, good old Duralast. Yeah. Oh, good. We got some hardware. And we got some new pads there. Great. Looks like those two are going to be the ones going together. And this one is that one. And that one. So that one's got an indicator on it, as you can see right here. This one, just a regular pad. There's the other one's got an indicator. So we're going to want to put two of these together on one side and two of those together on the other side. So, okay, here's just some info here if you want to know about abnormal disc brake wear. So they always like to put on that fun stuff. So when these pads were on here, you can see right there the indicator was on the inner. That was right here. You can see the round shape was on the back. So the indicator is going to be on the back one. So you would just go like that and put it on there. But let's go ahead and remove the hardware and get these on here. You can take them off and clean them, wire brush it, put a little bit of silicone on, and that would work. But maybe if I just do this and then we're just done. And you can see there's a new one. We're done. Sometimes your package might not come with them, and people feel bummed. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay. And we'll do it to the top one. Just need a little bit more. A little bit trickier trying to do, just okay. And we'll just tap that in there a little bit. Make sure they're in good. You want that all the way. Okay. Once you get that done, put some garbage away. Okay, let's go ahead and put the one with the indicator, and it just sits in here. But before I get this ahead, we can put a little bit of silicone lube. You can just take a $1.99 and get some of that, and you can see all the little places you can put it. There, a little bit there, a little bit there. Okay, so I don't think that was good enough. That'll work. Put a little on there, a little on there. Cool. That's the tricky part, just trying to get this in. Not too much trouble. There we go. Yep, and then that's how y'all know when you compare your brake pads. Okay, and do that one. Put a little bit on there. Okay, there's a little bit on there. Make sure that's clean. Sometimes it likes the top one first. Just whatever happens. Come on, you little wanker. You know, I tell you, I need a second person to come out here and help video record this. They're not available today. Let's set this down for a second. Whoops. You might see something there. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Alright. Okay, the other tip that other guys tell you on YouTube, and it's important. See, they don't, and it kind of move, but not so good. Just a little bit, but we're gonna lube them. Okay. So there's still a little lube on there, and that's fine and dandy, but it's always best to kind of clean them off. So get yourself a clean rag. And it's important to lube them. If you don't, and it kind of goes metal to metal. Not pedal to metal. And you can kind of take a look at this. So it's not some normal wear. And then we'll lube her up. Okay. Inspect your boot. It sure is in good shape. Okay, and then take your lube pin. Try to kind of like spin it. That's what I like to do. And then you're gonna have to go pop that boot on. You know, it's kind of on suction mode. I don't like that. So I lift up on the boot, let air in a little bit. So it kind of helps. Still in that suction mode. There we go. See how that kind of pushes your pads apart a little bit. That's just what we want. Anyway, just a little bit of air in there again. Okay, let's do the top one. Some of them have this little, just like a little plastic rubber kind of thing on there. Okay, so the last brake tab was that, but let's do a little cleaner side. I'll lube that, wipe that up. That don't seem so bad. Some normal wear right there. A little bit right there. Okay. And we'll lube that up. I know this might be seeming a little boring. We'll give you a little bit of music. Doom 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 doom. Just kidding. Alright. So once you get that all lubed up good. Perfect. And then we'll go back and split the boot and kind of spin it in a little bit, and then pop. See, it's like a suction mode. I don't like that. And then give a little air. Okay, this will help with your braking. And then one of these faces one way to kind of get your caliper back on. Okay, this is good. And you can check for wiggleness. There's not any slop. Okay, so this is basically it. Now, I gotta go get another tool. I forgot it. So I'll just explain it. But you compress this in. You can use channel locks, like other guys on TV. YouTube TV does it. You can buy the one that has a nut with a big flat, and you can compress that in. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll do a part 2 video and have the tool here real quick, and we'll show you guys how this piston goes in. You'll also want to inspect it, make sure you don't see any wetness. Sure it's not leaking. And when you push this back in, make sure it's not binding. Like, you shouldn't have a hard time pushing that piston back in. It should only be real easy to go back in. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be sitting here like cranking and cranking and cranking like, come on, piston, move. And then you finally like go, oh yeah, I got it finally. And like that means assign a C's caliber. It should just go in pretty relatively easy. So let's go grab that, and I'll do a part 2 video. I apologize for that. I'm sorry. I just should have had that on hand here. Other than that, this pretty much buttons this up. And the reason why I'm doing this clamping and bleeding it right here is to push the fluid out right here, and then I'll show you on the second video that we'll get the one of these turkey biscuits, and we can suck out the fluid out of the master cylinder, and we'll have a little bit of fresh in here. Okay, we'll be right back on the second part video too. I apologize. I will go grab it here. Okay, thank you.